Hi, Mrs. Childress. How can I help you today?
Mr. Ward, I have noticed a lot of fractions on Zach's homework. How can I help explain it to him?
I'm so glad that you asked. Let's take a look at some of the questions from Zach's math book. First, though, let's review what a fraction is.
Oh, I remember that from when Zach was in third and fourth grade. If I have 3 apples, then I have 3 whole apples. If I have 1 apple, then I have 1 whole apple.
Right. So if you cut that one whole apple into 8 equal-sized pieces, you would have 8 1/8 fractional parts of the apple.
So then each piece is 1/8 equal part of the whole apple.
You got it. Now, let's talk about unit fractions.
Oh, Zach has talked about those. Aren't those fractions that have a 1 on top?
Yes, unit fractions are fractions that have a 1 as the numerator, or the number above the fraction bar, and any other whole number as the denominator. The numerator indicates the number of unit fractions that the fractions represent. The denominator indicates the number of unit fractions made by dividing the whole into equal parts. Also, this is how we name fractions.
Okay, so that would mean that the fraction 1/6 is a unit fraction, but a fraction like 3/4 is not a unit fraction.
You're totally right. A fraction like 1/7 has a 1 as the numerator, so it's a unit fraction. A fraction like 4/4 does not have a 1 as the numerator, so it is not a unit fraction.
So does that mean that all fractions are really just made up of unit fractions?
Yeah, you got it. Here's another example. If I take one whole object and I cut it into 5 equal parts, then each of those parts is called
1/5 or fifths.
right. And that means that 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 is equal to one whole object.
So then those 3 parts of the whole that are circled, that means that you're adding 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5, and that's equal to 3/5.
That's perfect. Not only can we use unit fractions to build bigger fractions, but we can break down a fraction into its basic unit fractions too. Let's take a look at a problem that is 3/7 plus 2/7.
Okay, let me try this one then. So 3/7 is really the same as 1/7 plus 1/7 plus 1/7. And that would mean that 2/7 is really the same as 1/7 plus 1/7. And if I join all the sevenths together, I would have a total of 5/7.
That's right. The sum of 3/7 and 2/7 would be 5/7.
Thank you so much for your help. I feel like this will definitely help Zach and I when it comes to doing his homework tonight.
I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you for coming by.